Planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. It is time to get our April budget in place. So stick around and budget with me. For the month of April, not really expecting too much to be different except for maybe some business expenses. So here is my setup for April in my monthly planner. I always do a month at a glance. I have a place for the savings challenge that I'm doing this month. This is the Budget Mom Savings Challenge. For this one, every Wednesday, I am going to count the dollar bills, the $1 bills in my cash envelopes. So for me, that will be my grocery, gas, household, and eating out envelopes. And they give the example, if you have $29 bills, then you save $29. And it will vary depending on the number of dollar bills that you have in your cash envelope each Wednesday. And then there's some different types of ways that you can moderate the dollar amount. So you can divide by 2 if it's too high of a dollar amount or whatever works for you. So that is what I'm going to be doing for April. I don't know that I'll have a lot of dollar bills, so I went ahead and printed out an old savings challenge, which was used in January, where you pick a 5-letter word. Each letter is given a dollar value, and then you save that amount for the month. And so I'm going to do this one as well. I have not picked a word yet. For goals for the month, I am looking at no credit card use, tracking expenses, saving $250, paying off Quicksilver, Etsy sales of $17.50. I need to put monetize YouTube back on there, but I feel like if I talk about it, it's not going to happen. So we're not going to talk about it. And then I have some other things that I want to do that are not so much goals, just tasks that needed to be taken care of. So I don't expect anything different to be going on with my expenses and income. Well, that's not true. I do expect something to be different with the expenses, and I'll talk about it in a second. Income, $46.34.87 has already come in. My health stipend will come in. It should be the same. I need to break down. Let's see. If I have $17.50 in Etsy sales, let's see, minus the fees. So roughly $1,200. So we're going to say $300 a week for Etsy, which is really high. But I'm doing a collab sale this month. So what I had done was made it higher one week. I'm going to come back and do this later because I need to think about it. Okay, so things that I need to do are increase the amount that I save for my tax account and increase my retirement contribution. So those are just my little notes. These expenses are pretty much, for the most part, fixed every month. The debt varies a little bit, but it's about the same every month. So this is not going to change. I took $470 out for my cash envelopes, and we'll look at those in just a moment. What I expect to be a little bit different is going to be the business expenses. And I don't have anything written here, but I've got some business expenses that are going to be a little bit of an increase this month. And I really need to sit down and plot it out and figure out what it's looking like. And I have not done that yet. We're starting the month with $40,255 in debt. I think I probably need to add to my goal to leave Afterpay alone, but I'm not strong enough yet. I'm working on myself. Afterpay just gets me. It just gets me. So that's where we're at. But, I definitely want to get that number under 40,000. So that is sort of the goal for this month, to get under 40,000. And that is not all my debt. It does not include the student loans. I share that every month. If you are interested in my total debt amount, then take a look at my budget series and the video on debt. And it talks all about all of the debt. This is what we're focusing on this year, and specifically right now. I have a place to do my weekly check-in. So for my cash envelopes, anything I have left over at the end of the month, this month, is going to be rolled over into my business. And so starting the month off, the sinking funds, like, I look at my cash envelopes and sinking funds kind of all the same. It just works in my brain. I have cash envelopes for things like fun and beauty and clothing, that they're a cash envelope, but they're also a sinking fund, because I don't spend from them every month, but I may put cash into them every month or every other month or whatnot. And so in that respect, it's a cash envelope, but then because I'm saving up, it's a sinking fund for me as well. The ones that I use every month are groceries, eating out, household gas, for sure, those four. Sometimes butcher, sometimes pet. Everything else is sometimes. It's not a every month cash envelope or sinking fund that I tap into. I am starting to make tax payments every month, so that is a sinking fund that I am tapping into now every month. So for this is where I'm starting for the month, and we are going to fund some cash envelopes and sinking funds. Before we do that, I changed up my Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook in the box set. A little bit different this month. So we've got our month at a glance here. I used one side of the line pages for my goals and notes, things to do, tasks. The other side, I copied the tracker onto sticker paper so I'd have a visual here. Then I have my paycheck bill tracker. And because there's not enough lines here for all of my expenses, I've got the ones that are pretty much paid right at the beginning of the month here. And then on the next page, I have the remainder of them. I've also got my sinking funds and cash envelopes listed here. I tore out a page that was here because I didn't need it. And so it was the page for cash envelopes and sinking funds again, and then extra debt and extra savings. I tore it out, and I'm gonna throw it away so that I can stop looking at it. I didn't need either side, so I tore it out. This will repeat, and I think what I'm gonna do this month is budget my Etsy checks. So even though I don't know what the amount will be, we're gonna try to put together a plan each week, and we'll see how that works out and if that's something I want to continue to do. So for this month, I am going to save $200 to my tax fund by saving $50 a week out of the Etsy income. We'll see if I stay on track with that because I fell off last month. I'm going to save $12.50 a week for my car maintenance fund, which will be a total of $50. The way that I'm going to do it is I will save it every other week for a total of $25 every other week, because I found that there is a minimum transfer amount of $25. So I can't do 10 or 12 like I had planned last month. So I'm going to do 25 every other week to save the 50, and then I'll do 25 every week to save into my emergency fund. So that should give me 200 to tax, 50 to car, 100 to emergency fund. That will be online savings. Everything else that I'm going to save into like a sinking fund is going to be cash. And so we are going to go over the cash envelopes now. So, move this out the way. And I've got my money here. And I've got a couple of different places I keep my cash. So this is the cash envelope wallet. It's not really a wallet. It's a planner. It's an agenda I got off of Amazon, and it's linked below. And I have it in 3 different colors, and I really like the open concept of it. This is a blue one. Because these envelopes that I'm using have the little zipper tab up here, and so in the Filofax it makes it hard to close it. And with this being open at the top like this, it's really easy to use, and then the zipper closes so I don't have to worry about money falling out. And these are linked down below. They're super cheap, like 10 to 12 bucks. So for our grocery envelope, and I may have to, as we get near the end, get a little creative with moving denominations around, because I tried to pull out what I need, but best intentions. So 160 is going into my grocery envelope, and let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. PD says hi. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So 160. And after this video is over, I will go back and take out all but $40, because that is my goal each month or each week, to keep my food bill under $40. And it's a lot easier to keep it under $40 if that's all I have with me when I go to the store. Next is going to be eating out. And I got these little trackers from the Budget Mom. It was a freebie. So I can print them over and over again, but I have plenty of space left on here. I don't use a lot for the month, so this should suffice for the rest of April. So for eating out, I am giving myself $60. And that's going to be 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, so, and this is similar. I will probably take out all but 20 because I'm not going and eating out, super splurging anywhere. Okay, so next is household. For household, we are doing $40. And this is things like household items and toiletries, toilet paper, paper towels, soap, anything for the house, basically. And sometimes I do add things on with my debit card. So my household category is definitely more than $40 each month, but I'm trying to stay as close to that as possible. So for household, we have 20, 30, 40. And then the last envelope that I take with me is for gas. And I have been doing $90 a month. I am bumping that up to $100. Even though I had money left over last month, I'm not expecting that to happen this month, I'm thinking I'm going to be very close to being spot on. Gas here is almost $4 a gallon, and depending on where you go, it is $4 or more a gallon. So I'm just trying to be mindful of that. When I can work from home, I do. That's pretty much the only place I go is to work in the post office to ship orders, but gas is pricey. So we are doing $100, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This is another one where I just take with me usually like $30. Okay, so that is all of the cash envelopes that I take with me on the go. Now, in here, I've got my sinking fund cash envelope. So we are going to fund our butcher envelope, which kind of got depleted in March. I went to the butcher and to Sam's Club, and I spent $100 in March. So my butcher envelope is down to $60, and we are going to add in today $40. So we're starting with 60, we're adding 40, and that will give us 100. And so there's 20 and 40. Okay, so next is Petey's envelope. So our pet and Petey's got 95 in his envelope right now. He's here listening. He's checking in on his money. He's gonna get 20. And that will give us a total of 115. And now he's over here snoring. He's just a mess. Okay, so he's got 20. Next is health. Our health envelope has $20 or $40, and it is getting $10 today, and so that will bring it to 50. Beauty is getting $10. So let's see, there is 30 in here. And we're adding 10, so that bring us to 40. Our fun envelope. See, I haven't put anything in here since December. We're not having fun. Kind of like in my head decided I'm going to do like beauty, fun, clothing like every other month so that it, until I have some things paid down. So $40, and we're adding 10, and that will give us 50 in our fun envelope. I wish I could go have fun. Okay, then we have our business. So our business envelope has $83. And we are going to add 20, which will give us 103. Okay, and I feel like I missed one. Let's see, we did groceries, eating out, the butcher / bulk household, gas, pet, health, business, beauty, fun. I think that's all of them. Yep, so that's all of our cash envelopes. Vacation is my $5 bills at the end. And like I said, I'm going to roll over anything extra to business at the end of the month. My refrigerator fund has $10 in it, but my 52-week savings challenge envelope has, I think, $350 in it. $285, but there's money in the bank as well. So I was looking at refrigerators. So I get into this thing every year with my refrigerator. My refrigerator's like almost 15 years old, so I'm doing pretty good considering. But the last 2 summers, when it gets hot, the freezer doesn't work. And so this is the last summer that I'm gonna go through that. I was looking at refrigerators, like $900 is what I had decided I was gonna save. The cheapest one for what I want is $1,200. I'm hoping I can get like a floor model that has a dent or something, which is how I got my last one, for maybe $1,000. And then that will allow me to cash flow, in a sense, a new refrigerator. So that is my goal. I can also take the money from the savings challenges, the Budget Mom savings challenges, because I have saved so far there. What have I saved? I think $183 is what I've saved. So that could go towards my refrigerator fund as well. I'm just trying to, like, I have some things going on and they're unpredictable. And then I have like the business expenses. So I'm just trying to make wise decisions. So that is my budget for April. We're all set. We have our big budget book set and ready to go. And we have our Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook set up and ready to go. So I'm feeling good about going into the month of April. It's payday, so I am going to go pay bills. The other thing that I set up on here, what I did is I clipped all the pages together for the paycheck bill trackers, because it's just easier to flip to where I need to go. And then as I need because I am going to try to do that Etsy every week, as I need a new paycheck bill tracker, I'll unclip and have that available. So I'm going to put cash envelope info first, because that worked for me well last month. Then I will have a page dedicated to afterpay debt payments, because it makes it very easy to add it all up at the end of the month. And then I will have my normal tracker for things that come out of my bank account. And so I've already got the paycheck, cash envelopes, and then we have paid for our housing and utilities for this month. So that is it for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some budgeting ideas. If I can answer any questions or if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And I will see you mid-month for a budget check-in. Thanks for watching. Bye.